Hey guys, Pastor Randy Simmons from Remnant Church of Victor. And two things. I apologize for my hair. My wife isn't here, so she usually is the one that handles making sure that my hair looks good. And so it is. The lights are not great here, but this is what we're doing. We're going to try to stick to our schedule as best we can. We are doing our back in the day, and today we're talking about it's not two groups, and I'm going to mention a third individual, but it's one group and then a solo artist that broke off from that one group, and that is Second Chapter of Acts, and the solo artist is Matthew Ward, who was the male singer for the Second Chapter of Acts. So we're going to get into this. Let me back up on my notes so I can read you everything I'm saying here. It astounds me to recognize just how much of an impact Larry Norman, Randy Stonehill, and Keith Green had on Christian music. It was not just that both Larry and Randy actually lived with Keith, but that Keith's ministry touched their life. A group that was greatly impacted by Keith's ministry was the group called Second Chapter of Acts. Now, they were at one time the backup artists for Keith's music. The brother and sisters music group was actually, as I said, backup singers for many years. They were birthed through the ministry of Keith as he allowed them to grow in their talents and ministry. Second Chapter of Acts was a Jesus music early contemporary Christian music group composed of sisters Ann Herring, Nellie Greason, and brother Matthew Ward. They began performing in 1972 and enjoyed their period of great success during the 70s. The group ended up disbanding in 1988, and that was due to the health of one of the sisters. Second Chapter Acts was a mellow trio that had a similar sound to the music of Peter, Paul, and Mary, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, or America, focusing on harmonies and lyrics. Their music was heavily influenced by their time with Keith, and it showed. Second Chapter of Acts began as a result of the trio singing at home together as Annie played the piano. Following the death of their parents, Nellie and Matthew, still minors, moved in with their older sister, and Annie and her husband, recording engineer and producer Buck Harry. Their Sparrow debut, Mansion Builder, was followed up with The Roar of Love, a concept album inspired by C.S. Lewis's The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Rejoice, singer-sower Together Live, which was recorded with Michael and Stormy O'Mardian, except for two sabbatical years in 1976 and 83, Second Chapter of Acts continued to tour until 1988 when they performed their final concert on August 12th in Houston, Texas. Now, as I said, Matthew actually broke off from Second Chapter of Acts because his music style was quite different than what the group as a whole did. So, following his career with Second Chapter of Acts, Matthew Ward has recorded many more solo works, also works in the music industry as a backup and jingle vocalist. He has worked with such artists as Leslie Phillips, Donna Summer, Leanne Rimes, Randy Stonehill, Sandy Patty, Dennis Jernigan, hard to pronounce it, and Jordan Sparks, and many others. Matthew has released 9 solo albums, including Toward Eternity, Armed and Dangerous, Fade to White, Fortress, the Matthew Ward Collection, Point of View, My Redeemer, Even Now, and his Christmas album. He's also recorded or performed with over 50 contemporary Christian artists, including as part of the group Second Chapter Acts, which we already know. Now, I personally think Matthew Ward's music was just incredible. Second Chapter Acts, they were mellow. They were a little softer than what I really enjoyed. But they, I couldn't get past the fact that they were a key influence in all of Christian music. Okay, they really were. They brought out that whole harmony group. Okay, I have some of the music from second chapter Acts and from Matthew Ward that I'm presenting in the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please try it out and really look at it and listen to the music. And really, I hope you're blessed. Okay, so I'm always leaving my videos with telling you this. Remember, keep up the fight.
Yahweh, I'm here to say I believe him. You know why this is my cry to receive him. Emmanuel has come to dwell within us. Messiah, the one God's only Son is Jesus. Within the song so ragged he came to the poet. The sin of the top was the Crosby above below it. time, leaving this world far behind. I will finally see the ageless mysteries, no longer kept from sight. I will see with new eyes, leaving questions far behind. And this day, no more nights. He'll be the sun forever bright. I'll be with him for all time, leaving this world far behind. I will praise the Prince of Peace as I fall down at his feet. I'll be with him for all time, leaving